I'll look for the questions right now. Hey, good afternoon. How are we doing today? Welcome again to We Grow with your host, Jesus Ortiz and Mary Harriet.
Yes.
Go ahead, Harriet. You can go ahead and start and put some instructions.
Okay. So, how are you guys?
How
I'm
we
so sleepy. I think I've been drinking a lot of cappuccino that my body just got so used to it. And then now it does not have any effect on me anymore. But don't you guys love our new? We are here at the boardroom right now, and it's pretty cool. We just changed the scenery.
Yeah, man,
Changed
I
the
like it. Look,
place.
it's a blue background.
Uh-huh.
I like it. It's good. I mean, it's that's why sometimes being a podcast, they don't have to be in one place. We can do it anywhere.
Yeah, that's what
Here
I love
outside.
about it. It's just different places, different view, different feel that we can give you guys.
And I hope you are ready for these questions because she doesn't even know which ones I put. So this is good.
Yeah.
So this is good. It's from her list though. So
Oh Lord. Okay.
yeah, and I put the ones that I had a feeling that we were gonna be tired, and these questions are gonna be tough to answer. The ones that we skipped last time.
Why do you have to make it so hard for me?
So today I don't think I make hard questions.
Oh, you did not make a hard question. Okay.
So this here comes.
I love my new mic.
I know. Look, her
Testing.
awesome
One,
mic.
two,
Woo!
1, 2, 3.
All right, guys. So let's start. The first question goes like this: When was the last time I made a new friend?
When was the last time I made a new friend? Is that even a question for me?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Because
another my card.
because well, I mean, is that even a question for us? Because I feel like every day we just make new friends.
I know. But how do you feel about making new friends?
Well, at first, when I was younger, it was just really hard to. Well, I mean, I've always been friendly. I didn't have like a specific group of people that I'm just so picky who I hang out with. Like, I'm very friendly with whoever I feel like they have a good vibe and stuff like that. But but I feared change before. Like, I wasn't open to like being friends with just everyone, but now I make new friends every day. Like, the last time that I made a new friend is when I was at Decorative Center Houston. So I was going down the elevator, and then all of a sudden I met the chief operating officer of Poetic, which is Sean. So, hey, Sean, nice to meet you earlier at the elevator. So I just talked to people and tried to see
That
how to
today?
connect. Yeah, today.
When you were
Remember
coming this way?
when I was at the meeting earlier?
Oh yeah, you were at the. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I met the chief operating officer of Poetic. So they do digital marketing, they do web designs, they do different stuff. So yeah, I make new friends. I feel like it's very important to like open yourself up to new networks.
Oh yeah, I love it. Hey, but guys, hashtag share, man. Hashtag share. We're right here. We grow. We're growing. We grow, and we're here in the Push Power to Power Show, guys. So please, if you're watching it live right now, press number 1 live, number 2 replay, and hashtag share the pride or share the love. There's so many hashtag shares they're in there, but it's all up to you guys,
Yeah.
And we're here to, we're answering these questions, but it can help you guys and it can help us too. And you can ask that question to yourself or somebody in your family, like, hey, what do you
But
think
you
about me?
know, if I'm gonna share something to you guys, when I turned 21, I moved to California, and then that was the first time that I became like super independent. As to like, um, I moved to California without knowing anyone there. Like, my grandma was there, but I didn't live. I wasn't with her. I lived by myself. So I think that was the time where I really opened myself up. I was like, you know what? I don't care who I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be very friendly. Then I met a lot of people and I made new connections, and it was a very liberating experience because once you open yourself up to new cultures, to different races, you learn more about different people. Like, people are the same in a specific way, because we're all human, but it's very interesting to know one culture from another. Like Tatiana yesterday, it was her first time eating a pho.
For real?
Yeah, so I was
Awesome.
I was like, can you look at the pho place? And then she was like, I don't know what that is. And then I was
Me
like,
neither. So what is a
what?
pho?
Really?
Yeah.
No, really.
Really?
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 Oh my goodness!
That's why I was like, what is a pho in my head? But I was like,
You don't know what
you
a
can
pho is.
explain us what is a pho.
Okay,
Is
so
that
pho?
Filipino food?
No.
No?
Pho is the Vietnamese noodle.
Oh, that's what
Soup.
it's called?
Yeah, it's
Holy,
called.
see,
Yeah.
guys, that I have a Vietnamese because I love going to Vietnamese restaurants. I know one that is really good that we gotta go. It's in Bel Air, and that's just I don't want to
Yeah.
cuss, but it's amazing.
We went to Fawn 9 yesterday by Katy Freeway and Gary Ashford. It's just right here. It was like $9.99. It was pretty big.
Oh yeah, they give you support the money.
We shared it because it was really big. But
Did she like
it was
it?
her first. Yeah, she loved it, and she was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know what a pho is." And I was like, "Well, hang out with me and I'll introduce you to a lot of different things." So that's one of the things that people like about me whenever because I'm the kind of person who would not just eat one thing. Like I would take you to different places, show you different things, make you experience different stuff.
I like that. And thank you again for the Whataburger. See, brought me some Whataburger today. So not a lot of people, not a lot of people would do that. That's something that, if she was around and she's like, hey, Jesus, because she knows we always talk about Whataburger, and I love Whataburger. So, like, if I'm somewhere with her, I know she likes coffee. Like, hey, I'm in Starbucks, so which one do you want? So, see, things like that.
I want it Fuse because it's free.
That's true, and Fuse is really good. And,
yeah, Fuse is really good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the coffee here.
Oh, yeah. But those are the smallest things, guys, that if you like, you're having to have a half of the day, like maybe good and bad, and then somebody calls and like, hey, what number do you want in Whataburger? That just, turns you out to be like, wow, that just made my day. So that was good.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like if a person is important to you or is of a benefit in your life, it's the small things that matters when we invest on those people. Like, let's say small things like that make the other person feel valued. So why not, make someone happy today? Small things that's not gonna take y'all too much.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready for the second question.
Uh-huh.
Do I like people?
Do I like people? Well, you tell me that. Do you think I like people?
Yeah, but doesn't it? I have met people that don't like people.
Yeah, I actually.
Isn't that crazy? I know that. I mean, I'm not judging.
Sometimes I have my times where I don't like people because of a certain way that they, some people are just. It's really not being human. It's a matter of who it is. Like sometimes I don't like people just because they are rude or they are different stuff. Like there are people who can get really nasty, and I don't like a certain kind of people. But I cannot say that I don't like people because I love people. I enjoy being friends with a lot of people. I enjoy networking. I think this is my biggest strength, is to network. Like you'll see me yesterday, you just see me, oh, she just met a new owner of something. She's just connecting with different kinds of people, that I'm that kind of person.
Oh yeah. Ladies, this holiday classic Diva and Katie, man. Yeah, go check it out. I'll show you.
Okay,
on Classic Diva. And if you mention my name and you say, hey man, Jesus Ortiz from the Push Power Power Show sent me, she already is giving you a good discount plus a 10% discount. And this is for only you ladies. This is for you me time spa. And trust me, I went there yesterday. The place is, yes, y'all will enjoy
Where
it.
in Katy?
In Mason Road.
Okay.
I have the directions, so I'll let you know. It's just, and the lady is awesome.
Okay.
She's gonna be here on Wednesday. I'm interviewing her.
Massage?
What you name it? Yeah, except no nails, but everything else, yes.
No nails.
No nails, but everything else, and what?
Perfect.
And that thing that they put in your hand, I don't know. like
Oh,
it
the
looked like
IV.
the tattoo stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
henna.
I think yeah. All that stuff was new
Oh.
to me. I was asking her too many questions. Like, I've
Oh
never
my
seen that.
God.
She does all of it, and I saw that the ladies that were there, they had me time. They loved it.
Yeah,
So,
I need a massage, especially before the end of the year. I just need some me time. I need.
oh, there you go, man. You get an
Yeah.
extra 10%. Hey, Jesus Ortiz sent me. So
Yeah.
plus whatever she's already.
I'll go this week.
Yes, and we could tell Tatiana and all those girls. Because
Yeah.
I went yesterday. I was like, all right, it's me time. She's like, this is exclusively for ladies. I'm like,
Oh,
oh man. And she was telling me that the husband wanted to do half and half. She was like, we can't do that. I have my wax girls and stuff. We cannot combine man here. It's only women. So it's all good. But there's
specific niche.
yeah, that's true. And I like that, but that's good about people, how we like people, sometimes we don't, and you really hit it right there, because this is that sometimes when you don't feel like talking to somebody, or maybe you do talk to somebody, but that person crosses the line every time. That when we play and like okay, and we cross the line, but it's like that's it. We don't just cross. Then you're like,
I feel like everyone, like in terms of the question, do you like people? I do like a certain kind of people because I have standards and I know my boundaries. And when people cross that boundary, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, then you're out of my life. It's not bad having a standard and knowing what you want, because a lot of people would just say, oh yes, I love people, even though people walk all over them. I'm not that type of person.
isn't that funny? Because there's a lot of people that do that. They work to a lot of people, and they think they're just like two-faced people, and they're all good to you, but then next time you're like, whoa, they just stabbed me. I'm like, I thought you were really a friend. Like, that's crazy. But I mean, it's life. We're all gonna meet those kind of people out there. So just be ready, because sometimes there's people that are weak, or not. I don't mean weak, but like you're not that strong. When that happens, it's just like, oh my God, it hurts you. Because I mean, I know it before it hurt me.
I feel like even strong people, like everyone gets hurt. It's just that not everyone shows it the same way of how it hurt them. So I mean, my best advice for people is to just show your true face. If you don't want someone, then you tell that someone you don't want them, or just distance yourself, but not like fake it, or like you pretend you're the person of that person when honestly you don't really want to be friends with that person.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. But hey, guys, we're gonna hit another question. But remember, guys, don't forget that every Monday at 2:30, we are always gonna be at this time. And you're never gonna know if we're gonna be here maybe 2, 3 times in a row, and then we're gonna another room outside.
Studio, we love.
I don't know about outside.
Studios.
Houston is weird weather. It's like cold and then too much wind. So
and sometimes it's hot.
like today, it's gonna be 75 degrees.
I love this. I love this coat. Like I love this because touch it. It's not too, it's light.
Yeah, and
so it can be. You can wear this whenever it's cold, and you can just. Because I always fold my thing, but when it gets cold, you can just do this, so that it looks nice. It covers everything. So it is like this, and it's not. It's light.
Yeah.
So when it's kind of hot, you can put it up.
And you put the sleeves. Ah, nice. You look like you're going to New York or something, guys.
Yeah, I was an operations manager before, and I worked at the fashion industry, and I've learned those kind of things because every day we need to look presentable.
That's true.
So
you're right.
Yeah.
So you hear that, guys? She gave you a tip right there. You gotta look presentable. No matter how you want to do it, just look presentable.
Yeah, because why not try to look? If you want to present yourself to the world, you might look presentable. Like whenever I go to the gym, or work, I would always put makeup on. Like I would not leave the house without makeup on, or in Japan. So when I went to Japan, so my aunt, she's from Japan. Well, she lives in Japan. She has a family in Japan. So when we lived there in Japan with her, they would wake up at 4 a.m. and they would not leave the house without makeup on, without fixing themselves. So what they would do is that they would take a shower at night and then put makeup on in the morning and fix themselves, because it's another day, it's another opportunity. She's a business owner, she's an entrepreneur. She that time she owned a restaurant, a Filipino restaurant in Japan. they would always fix themselves because, of course, like you, every day is a transaction. You know, you
Yes,
network with people. You don't know who you're gonna meet. You don't
that's
know.
true.
You know, you always want to look presentable and your best self.
That's true. Every day you never know. So I was
I'm
checking.
not saying that no makeup means
Ah,
that
oh no.
you're not looking good, but you know, you always want to try to look good.
Mm-hmm. Because like you were saying, you never know after this. You walk around, you meet somebody else, and
Uh-huh.
you're ready just for anything.
Yeah, or just wear, just be yourself. Like this whole thing, this is me. Like I'm comfortable with what I'm
Mm,
wearing right now. You know, I don't wear too heavy or I don't wear out of my character
that's
just to
good.
please people.
Yeah,
I am wearing something that's presentable
to
and
you.
that's, yeah, that is comfortable to me.
Because it's you as your personality. This is how you dress, and this is whether
How
you
you
like it or
represent
not.
yourself. Yeah, yeah.
So do the same thing, guys. Don't just because you see everybody out there. I want to be like that. I want to be. This is good.
Be true to yourself. Like look at
Yes.
Jesus. He has his own fashion thing.
Yes, I love this
Yeah.
stuff, man. My hat, like I said, I'm gonna go and get all these different color hats because I like hats. I don't,
Yeah.
and I used to
So
hate hats. Now I love them. That's so funny.
but me, like this is what I love. Like I love wearing not too thick, not too thin, and then I want like a long one so that it
I
covers
know, and it
everything.
covers everything.
Yeah,
That's good. I like
yeah.
that.
I like this. So I have my own style.
You gotta have your own style, guys.
Yeah, be true to yourself.
Well, this question is hard. So let me. I'm gonna ask it, and then I'm gonna ask you like a question on me.
Oh,
It
okay.
says, "Am I introverted or extroverted?"
Haha.
This is what I always get
Okay.
confused. So before you answer it,
Okay.
so what is introverted?
Introvert is more of you are to yourself. You keep to yourself. You're quiet. You like your quiet time. You like your
Ah,
me time all the time. Like you're not like when you go to a party, you are more like to the side and then talk to the people you know rather than, hey everyone, how are you guys? You know, that kind of person.
and extroverted is the opposite. They want
Extrovert, yeah, is an opposite.
you're out there networking and doing all this stuff. Yeah, I always got confused. I always heard in another podcast about introvert and extrovert. I was like, I should just want to Google and I never did. And I was like, let me ask her right now to actually know what is an intro and extrovert.
What
I
do
was
you
like,
think I am?
a little bit of both, but more of an extroverted.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's so funny because I think last month, so we were at the gym and then I was talking to my to two of my brothers there. And then what do you call this? And then Michael, he is my new I'm training, I was training him there and he's new at the gym. And then Joe was there, and then I was telling Michael, you know what? I'm an introvert. I was telling him I'm an introvert, and then Joe was like, "You are very much an extrovert." And then he was, and then I was like, "Why? What made you say that?" Because when you meet someone, you ask them, "What's your name? What's your birthday? What's your like?
What are you wearing?
What's your ex's birthday and stuff like that?" Because you
Oh
know I
man.
was into like zodiac sign and astrology and stuff like that. So he was like, "You are not an introvert," and then I was like, you know what? Let's go ask people who would come in here because it was gonna be the next class already. And everyone came in there. I was like, am I an introvert and extrovert? And they were like, you're an extrovert, Harriet. But sometimes like I am really a balance of both
Yes.
because sometimes I would just be at home and not want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, I guess like maybe well, I don't want to say everybody, but there's sometimes that you got both, but you lean more into one bigger and then the other
Uh-huh.
one less. So you
Yeah.
kind of combine on both of them. Like just like
Yeah.
myself, I'm an extrovert.
Because there are people who are like you bring them to a party and they're not going to talk to people they don't know.
That's true.
And I'm the kind of person who would go down the elevator and make a connection. So that those kind of people. So that's the difference of those.
Is it crazy, right? Because I used to not be like that. I used to be more of an introvert, like really not like that kind of person that goes to a party and sit down and wait for like maybe the whole team, the friend or somebody to go talk, and then okay, then I go behind.
Yeah.
And I'm still not talking. I'm just there like into the like, hey, who's that? Who's that? Okay, this is me. Now is the opposite. I can be sometimes that way,
Uh-huh.
but sometimes I just go just like yourself, like, hey, sometimes like I'm out here walking and I already know the shoe guy, the one that cleans the shoes over here.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I went, hey, what's up? And he came and started asking,
Yeah.
like, I don't know her. And I was like, and I,
I feel like being an introvert and an extrovert, it is not something that is who you are. It is actually something that you practice yourself. It is a skill that you can always improve on. Like, let's say, because there was a year, I think last year, last year, half of the year I was just home. I didn't go out. I didn't go anywhere, and there was not COVID.
whoa.
Like, it was not COVID. Like, I was just home because I just want to be home. You know, so it's a matter of, like, if you want to be an extrovert, it's easy. You can just, it's a skill. You know,
Yeah.
it's a skill that you practice. I feel like everyone can be an introvert, everyone can be an extrovert. It's a matter of what you practice, because you are probably who you are because that's what you've been practicing.
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
Just,
No, but that is true too.
I know.
I believe in that. You are what you eat. So that's
Damn, I'm a Whataburger.
You are fried
I am a fried Whataburger.
or grilled.
Yeah,
you are grilled.
no. I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating, you know.
Yeah.
That I
No,
never.
but I believe in eating right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
whenever I eat fresh, I actually have fresh ideas. I have fresh,
That's true.
fresh perspective about life.
And you yourself feel good too.
So when you eat healthy, you feel healthier. That's why I always tell them, when you feel good, you look good, you make better decisions in
That's
life.
true. That's true. Especially when you're over there coaching in the gym.
Yeah.
So you can see all these different kinds of people.
Yeah.
Because you see that,
I
right?
mean, I do not believe in a specific diet.
Yeah, the
I
same.
don't believe in a specific diet. I believe that it should be a balance of everything.
Yeah. And you yourself gotta know what, because you're the only one that knows you.
Yeah.
So okay, I know that I have to eat this today and maybe this not today. Portion it. That's it. You can eat anything.
Mhm.
But sometimes we get too far that like, oh, and you want to eat so much, and then you feel like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
too
last
tired.
Sunday.
I'm tired.
Last Sunday, so our chef at the gym, he brought me, so I would order meals, right? And
Oh yeah,
then
he just brought the meals. I saw that, right?
Yeah. He brought the meals, and then so I ate 2 meals
One day.
in one sitting.
Oh.
In one sitting, in less
Oh,
than
oh.
30 minutes.
Just like I did today, you know.
So Tatiana, she was in front of me, and then I was like, girl, I think I want some soup today. And then she was like, oh my God, like, I already had 2 meals and then I had a fall.
So you overloaded.
Yeah, but
But
I
you
feel
don't
like
do it often, though.
Yeah, it was just that one time, and I was just really happy that I did it.
Just like today, I didn't look at that. I ate my lunch, and then you brought me the Whataburger. I should have just waited, and after this, I probably
I'm
wouldn't.
actually thinking about getting a
But-
soup today. So if you want to get some soup.
So I'm like, right now, I'm like I'm so full.
You don't want to eat soup?
Nothing, girl. I like, that's it. There's no dinner for me today. That's it, because I overloaded too much. Like I ate my lunch
Mhm.
as like breakfast, and then you brought that and then burger and fries. I was like, but like, again, I'm not mad and I'm not beating myself because I don't really do that anymore. But today, I don't know why. I was like, oh, it's fresh. Because you brought it warm, so I'm like, oh, I need to eat it right now. I know I shouldn't. I should have just waited to put it in the microwave. And I know it's not the same when you put it in the microwave when it's fresh. But I should have waited. But again, I'm not complaining and putting excuses. It happened. It happened. I'm gonna feel like this, like sleepy and all. But it's okay.
So anyway, next question. I want to ask the next question. Imagine you're in your 90s. What memories would you like to have? What stories do you want to tell?
In the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, when I know that when I turn in the 90s and 80s, I'm gonna have so much stories. But the stories that I want to tell is that I made it. My dreams and everything that I'm telling my daughter, or she's seeing me. Oh man, you did it, Dad. You created out of what you wanted created. You leaving a legacy for myself, and even though either she runs with the same thing that I'm doing or not, that's fine. At least I did what I wanted to do. I left the legacy. I left something for everybody, for herself, for her kids, and for not only herself but for my family that is still gonna be alive. the my nephews and all of that. I want to leave a portion for everybody, and the most important thing is that the stories. Like I want to sit down there with my bottle of whiskey and hitting them with a stick, wapa, wapa, and I just and just telling the stories. Like, man, when I was 60, I went to Jamaica, and then this and that, and one day I flew to 5 different cities. Now you're like, those kind of stories are like, wow, Grandpa, how did you? And like, man, I made it happen. It took me all these years, but I actually made it happen,
Yeah.
and they can be happy. I just want to know. I just want to sit down and really know that you did everything, because I don't really thinking about retiring or anything. It's like, things changes. Like, I just want to keep on doing me and doing what I love and meeting people until like there's that time you're like, okay, I did enough.
Well, basically, you're retired already
Yeah,
because you're doing what you love. I mean, retired people are doing what they love.
that's true. I never thought about that.
So you're actually retired already. So basically, me, I'm retired too, half retired.
And that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't see that happen.
Yeah, yeah. When I'm 90, what story I want to tell is that how I remained authentic to myself in the gifts that I brought, I share with the world. Like
Mm-hmm.
how magical, like I believed that I can make things happen. And that through that belief in myself, I was able to achieve the things that I have achieved. And when I'm 90 years old, I'm pretty sure, you know, I would have something to show them what I did in like here on earth. And then they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, wow, that is so amazing, grandma.
And your
I
kids.
inspire them, huh?
And your kids.
And my kids.
That'd be cool because they're gonna be grown up and everything. So
Yeah, yeah.
come here, whoop up.
Yeah. I want them to. I want them to. What I want them to get from me is how I see the possibilities in the impossible.
That's true because nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
Everything's possible.
A lot of people actually do. It's crazy how a lot of people don't see the possible in the impossible. Like sometimes they would, whenever a door is locked, people would just
That's it.
turn around and then be like, okay, it's whatever. But me, I would
Boast
freaking
that up.
bang that door. I mean, that's the kind of person I am. Like, I have a lot of obstacles in my life. Don't think that I am not going through anything or there are not struggles in my life. There are a lot of struggles in my life, but I'm the kind of person who just sees the opportunities in whatever there is in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I make things happen. Like I know how to work things.
That's good
Yeah.
because you're seizing those opportunities. You like you said, people do give up and they see that door and they're like, oh man.
Or they have a bad attitude about it.
Oh yeah. Boom, boom.
Yeah,
That's
so
not gonna take you nowhere.
they remain stuck. Actually, like I was in a position of my life where I had a bad attitude about something, and for years I was just so annoyed about it. But so I remained stuck because I was not moving forward because I was like, why is this happening in my life? Blah blah blah. Why of all people? Why do I have this? But
That's crazy.
yeah, but once you change that, once you flip that switch and you change your mindset, you can make things happen.
And I think we all go through that, that moment when you're like,
Yeah, it's a
like you're
matter
saying,
of flipping that switch. It's a matter of like being okay. This is not. I'm not gonna let this hold me back.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But there's one more question
Okay.
for here.
Well, one more question there,
Yeah.
and then I have one last here.
Gotcha. It says, do I put up too many walls?
Do I put up too many walls?
That's the question.
I do have a wall, and I'm proud of.
You have to. You live in a house.
Yeah, I do have a wall, and I'm actually very proud of my walls because I don't just let anybody in. But if you ask me if I put too many walls, I do not put too many walls. Like I do let people in. Like let's say you,
Mhm.
when you reach out to me, I'm not like, well, I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
You know, things like that. Like I don't put up too many walls as to I am keeping myself inside a box. But I put up walls because I know my boundaries. I don't just let anyone, walk all over
Oh
me
yeah,
or enter my house.
and that's good because
So it's
everybody.
good to have a wall, just not a wall that is like super high that you just don't let other people in.
That's true because you know who you're surrounding with, who you're letting in. Sometimes it might happen that you like that person, you let them in, and you thought it was that, but it wasn't that way. But at least you already know that you just let them know.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to let people know what you feel. There's something like, hey man, it's not. I don't think it's the right. Me and you are not really connected, or I don't think we could work together or make business together. I just wanna truthfully tell you before it gets too late, and then the wall, our friendship goes through the wall. or,
Yeah.
or we never had a friendship, but it gets to be to a friendship, and you still like, I still don't see us working or see us, that's a good friendship. It happens. I mean, but us as human is tough because we're like, I want to let you know. Even till now, like, I see other people, I'm like, damn, I don't want to let them know that I've been know them for 6 months, but I don't think that there's no more connections with it.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's a tough decision, to because you don't know the reaction of them. Either they attitude or like, what and like, damn, I brought you water, bro.
Oh my god. All right, last question. What area of your life right now makes you feel the best and why?
Damn, I had that question in there. I think you put it in there,
Oh, I did?
but I didn't ask for
Okay, so
it.
that's my last question.
What? Will repeat it?
What area of your life makes you feel the best and why?
Damn, what area of your life?
You want me to answer first? You want me to
Sure.
answer first?
Yeah.
Okay, what area of my life do I feel the best and why? It is I feel the best in my career. My career, it makes me feel the best because I am working on myself, on my goals, on my dreams that are not, there are other people connected because I have different co-hosts, right? But this is me bettering myself. Like this is the part of my life where I can say I have full control in what I'm doing because it's my career, it's my life, it's my happiness, it's my dreams. Wherever I go, whatever relationships I enter, this is me. This is something that no one can take away from me, which is myself. I
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the part of my life where I'm investing the most time in, and
Your
that's
time.
me
Yeah.
here right here.
Yeah.
The time that I invest with you or invest with other co-hosts, it is me investing my time on myself, on my dreams, on what I want, where I want, how my life I want to be. So this is what makes me happy and make me feel the best.
That's good. I like
Yeah.
that because that's what makes me happy. Just knowing that I have a voice, that everybody has a voice, and that I can be bringing either like yourselves a co-host or either just me interviewing other business owners, anybody that they have a voice. Just because you might be saying one thing here and saying another thing there is just doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh.
But when you push yourself out there and you let them have that voice, oh, when you let them have that voice, I feel happy. Like, oh my god, they came out of their cocoon and they thought that they couldn't do a podcast or they couldn't do this or they couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're like, yes, they feel great, and that, I don't know, that just makes me happy. The same, not only with them but with kids.
Uh-huh.
When the kids just lose their cocoon and they're like, oh my goodness. I'm not saying that they're gonna be a podcast or a speaker or whatever, but at least they have a voice where somebody can listen and see them and be like, oh, I can help those kids,
Yeah.
or I can help this group of people because we're in the same niche, or I know somebody. That makes me good. That makes me happy. Did they open the door?
Awesome. Yes.
Oh, Steph.
Okay. So that is it for today, guys. So next one. So I am actually going to build a structure for WeGrow. As I was telling Jesus earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to make it more of a structured business so that we can advertise earlier, we can make a preview earlier, and our questions would make sense back to back, and then put it out there. So, um, we are going to what do you call this? We are going to let you guys know what our plans are and what the topics are going to be. So just stay tuned for
Yes, stay tuned,
more of
guys.
our more of our projects
More of
that
the
are coming.
projects,
And then we'll still
questions.
bring in people. So if you are in Houston and you are an entrepreneur, a
Yeah.
creative, an artist, whatever, just reach out to us, and we would love to work with people here in Houston because we would just love to network and to open up new connections.
Yeah, hit us up, man. We're here. Like I said, last Friday we had Tatiana and John
And
Alford.
John,
So that was amazing. So there's somebody out there that is just you. Come on over.
yeah.
We just have us together. Three.
Or send us an email. Send me an email at collab, COLLAB, at Marie Harriet. That is MarieHarriet.co. So that is my business email address. If you can send me an email on that one, or just email us on our business page on Facebook, which is Yeraldy Media and Marie Harriet, Filipino on the Go, or Instagram, wherever you guys want to send a message. But we would love to connect with people, and we would love to have you on our show.
Yes, and don't forget to follow us at her too at www.maryharry.co. All of it is there. You don't even have to go nowhere. You go to one spot and you find everything.
And you find
Instagram.
everything. Yes.
You find everything. And me, just go out there and follow me in Yeraldy Media on our social media, and on me, Jesus Ortiz. You see my little face. That's me. That's who I want to
Oh my
be.
God. And you guys are not gonna get confused because that's really
Yeah, it's really me. So I'm pushing that out, and it's working. So you see me. That's me. So anything, guys, we're here for you, and let's rock it.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for watching.
God bless, and
everyone.
we'll see you next Monday. Woo!